Right, my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of our Deportivo La Coruna Return to Glory series. Last episode is linked above. Feel free to go and check that one out before cracking on with today, gang. You're going to see once again there's still no face cam. I expected my SD card to be here by now, but I don't know. I think we might be having a few problems with the old Royal Mail, but it is what it is. I can't wait any longer. The gaps between the episodes are already a lot larger than I would originally like. I really want to be doing this daily, but let's just crack on. Once it's back, we'll be back with the normal layout on the series. There really isn't too much to get caught up on between last episode and this one. If we're looking at the fixtures, you will remember we played Guadalajara, we played Quetta. We've got this episode lined up today. Tenerife and Algeciras are the teams we're going to be playing. And yeah, Tenerife, I kind of expect that to be a difficult day at the office. They are in the league above, and Algeciras, we will just wait and see. But form, as you can see, kind of picked up since we've changed formation. So without further ado, let's just crack on, shall we, with this Copa del Rey game against Tenerife. I believe this is the second round. We're going to go with this slightly more defensive formation for this one. I think it kind of makes sense, and this is the team that we're going to play in the game as well. So we're going to go with Bellman in goal, Martinez and Tashi at centre-back, Canero and Trilli at full-back. We're going to go with Viares in the ball-winning position, Alabi next to Alex Lopez, Soriano through the middle, Naro and Santa Maria are going to play as the strikers. You're going to notice, I should say, Ruben Diaz not in there. He's actually on loan from Tenerife, so can't play in the game. All right, my friends, so here we go. This is the first game. It says CDT at the top, and that confused me a little bit, but it is Tenerife. I don't know why I got so confused by that, but I did. Anyway, let's just see what sort of showing we can give in this game. They are obviously in the league above, and I think it's quite a jump in Spain, to be honest with you, as well, and that just proves what a jump it is, because already we find ourselves behind to a Gallego goal. That's not good. That really isn't good. That's not the start we wanted to see. But yeah, it is a bit of a jump up to the next division here in Spain. I genuinely think that because of the way FM23 is playing at the moment, and kind of mixed with the fact that the jump is quite large, I think this is going to be quite a tough series. A lot of my kind of return to glories, road to glories and that sort of thing, I've all been pretty plain sailing with my promotions and stuff. Rarely got stuck in a division for more than a season, and I just don't think that's going to be the case this time around. I actually think there's going to be some real longevity to these series because FM is playing pretty strange at the moment. Anyone that's playing FM23 at the minute, the biggest problem that a lot of us players are having is the defence and just the weird little things that are going on. And I know a few people in the community that are kind of bloody tactical masterminds, and even they are not being able to combat it. So, yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, this first half has absolutely flown by, and it's 1-0, and it's a really good double save. It does have to be said there, because the free kick was palmed away, and then we did manage to save the second. And that's a good outlet. Where can Naro go? Nowhere, because that's going to be half-time. It is 1-0 to the opposition, and I'm going to have to get into the team because it was pretty poor from us, and we are the home team and probably should be making a bit more of it. We're dominating the possession, but once again, that absolutely counts for nothing if you're not going to put the ball in the back of the net. And Tenerife have looked the more deadly, and that ball hasn't worked out there. They're going to drive forward now. Apia on the ball. He comes out to Mello. A ball coming in. It's a header. And that is just absolutely shocking goalkeeping from Bellman. What on earth is that? What on earth is that? He's goes straight through his hands. And that's 2-0. And that's just easy. It's too easy for Tenerife. Ball coming in again. It's going to drop to a Tenerife player. It's into them again, and this time it's just over. I think it hit the woodwork, and this is not good. This is a sorry show. I'm going to bring Zalazar on. The game's gone, so I just want to rest some players, to be honest with you. The game is absolutely 100% gone. We are not coming back in this one. Not registering enough shots, and the opposition are just far better than we are. So, yeah, That's just one of those things that we are not going to be able to combat. I've really noticed, you know, on FM this year, when a team is better than you, it is better than you by a long way. I'm going to bring Mela on for Naro, and I'm going to bring Tashi off and bring Trilly on. Sorry, not that. I've changed it up a bit. Sorry, Trilly on for not Canero. That was it. Generally, my brain hurts sometimes. It really does. Anyway, we're out of the cup. It's been a real drab go as well from us. We really haven't gone for it at all. We've registered some shots, but nothing we've been able to get excited about in the game. It's been very, very plain sailing for Tenerife, and they're in again here, potentially. And it's all come down that wing, hasn't it? And that is the side that Granero was playing, and we've got Martinez out there now. And that's going to be done and dusted, gang. We're out the Copa del Rey. It is what it is. Well, it was a pretty disappointing showing, wasn't it? Let's be really, really honest. I kind of expected that to be the case against a much better team, but yeah, that really wasn't good viewing, was it? We've got a little bit of a concern with Ashby at the moment. David Moyes keeps sending me messages saying he's not happy about where he's being played, and I'm really worried he's going to get recalled. He hasn't exactly lit the world up, but he's kind of been the most consistent player out there on that right-hand side. So it's a tough one. But anyway, it's the game against Algeciras now, and we're going to go with Bellman in goal, Martinez and Tashi at centre-back, Canero and Ashby at wing-back, Villarez in the ball-winning position, Alabi next to Alex Lopez, and the three are probably the best three up top. We've got Diaz with Naro and Santa Maria in front of him. And here we go for the second game of today's episode. This one is back to the league, and it's Algeciras, and I expect us to do a lot better than we just did in that cup game, because that was an absolute horror show. It does have to be said. Not happy with that performance at all. And early stages of this, and it's not looking much better, is it? Just the 2 shots registered in the first 10 minutes. I'm using tactics this year that I have not used before. A lot of my FM series, a lot of people know, they end up in just a 4-2-3-1, and we end up being magnificent. We play a brand of football that is just beautiful on the eye. And this year, the 4-2-3-1 isn't working. So I'm trying loads of different things. That's a lovely, that little touch from Naro. Just done himself a little bit with it, didn't he? It bobbled up in the air and the shot was over. But it was nice football. It was nice football. Let me just put that league table back. So we're currently level with Cordoba, who are playing Celta Vigo B, who are in and around the sort of playoff area. Throw in here to Algeciras. It's not bad. Are we going to block this out? No, we just let them dance through. No strength from the player there. What next? Yes, we will just do that. Work into the box. Yeah, half-time, 0-0. It's not good. It's not good today. And they've not had many shots, so that's one sort of silver lining to it, I guess. Ruben Diaz now on the ball, goes wide into Ashby. He comes back to Lopez, who gives it away, but we've still got it. And Alabi! Roberto Alabi with the left-footed effort. That's low and hard into the bottom corner, and it's 1-0 to Deportivo, and that is exactly what we needed. Free kick over the bar. That might just settle us down a bit. We've dominated the game on the shot count and on the possession count. Pass completion's not bad as well. You know, we've absolutely dominated this one. Santa, that was really good football from the free kick there, and that's a ball through. It's into Santa. We've been celebrating a lot of the time when Santa Maria's gone through on goal. Not to be that time, though. We have not long to go in the game. Free kick to us. Alabi stands over it. And that's a good free kick. Forces a save. It's going to come back to him. Is this going to keep going? No, it's probably not. It's going to die a horrible death. But it did force a save out of the goalkeeper. We really could do with a second goal just to settle my nerves, because we do concede a fair amount of goals. Tashi into the midfield. Alabi spreads it into Canero, who is going to come back to Martinez. He's looking for the pass. There wasn't very many players on. Villares comes forward into Lopez. That's a lovely pass into Santa Maria, and he's forced the foul. That's going to be a penalty. It will probably be Diaz to step up and take. I am correct. And he goes straight down the middle. It's 2-0. And I am crossing my fingers and hoping that means 3 points. And it would be a very important 3 points in this game, because Celta Vigo are beating Cordoba as things stand. So it would be a massive 3 points if we could keep this up. Going to make a change. I'm going to bring Svensson on for Naro in the pressing forward role. That's going to be the only change I make for now. Passing out from the back. They've done quite nice there to play that out, haven't they? Driving forward. Okay. What? We just don't want to chase? We don't want to chase in that sort of situation, no? Okay. That's good to know, lads. We might be 2 up, but that is unforgivable. Just giving up on it. We're nearly at the end of the game. I don't even know if there's any point in making any more substitutions now. Header, well won. Diaz over the top. It's into... Oh, what a goal. What a goal from Svensson. He took a touch and then hit it first time. That's a phenomenal goal. I know the keeper got a hand on it, but it's a lovely, lovely, tidy finish. Max Svensson's becoming the impact sub that we all dream of having. He really is. He's my Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the moment. He always comes off the bench and does a job in front of goal. And that's going to be 3-0. And that's going to be a massive 3 points. Get in. Well, it does have to be said, that's a good way to bounce back, gang, after the disappointment of the Copa del Rey result. But you know what, we were never going to go deep into that competition, so it's good. We can put all our eggs in the one basket and concentrate on the league now. Looking at this little run of games, I'm not sure where we're going to come back. Maybe Racing de Ferrol and Linares play like 4 games. But we are very much at the business end of the season. There really isn't that much football left to be played. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. But, yeah, I think Linares, Racing de Ferrol, I think that'll be next episode. And then as far as the league table as a result of today, we sit pretty at the top. 48 points on the board, pulled out a small gap to Cordoba now, and yeah, it's still very, very close, isn't it? It really is, if you think about it. 9 points separates 4th from top of the table. So yeah, it's still really close up there, in my opinion. And we've got the likes of Bahayo and Quater on the 30 in the 30-point mark as well, trying to get into those playoffs. So it's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult to keep this up. But at the moment, we're in the driving seat. And so there you have it, my friends. We are done and dusted for another episode of our return to glory with Deportivo La Coruna. Apologies again for the lack of face cam. Hopefully the format of the video will be back to normal next time. Surely I can't have to wait that much longer. If I have got to wait any longer, I'm just going to go out and buy one. I'm just going to go to the shops, actually physically go out. I can't remember the last time I actually did that. I always buy everything online. But anyway, my friends, enough of my jibber jabber. It's time to get going. If you're new around here and you've enjoyed what you've watched, be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video as well. That's really, really important. And do yourself a favour, go and take a look at all the other stuff on the channel. There's some really interesting series and gaming content here. Feel free to check it out. But I'm done and dusted, my friends. Until next time, stay safe, stay humble. I am saluting you all. You just can't see it. Until next time, see us all later.